come to land here merely to carry out instructions. My dear counsel, there seems to be one aspect of the problem of which I, the railroad men, are entirely ignorant, and I cannot believe it to be right. The methods which you propose to us.
Weird. Okay. Now, good morning out there, YouTube. Royal YouTube. I'm Royal Alice, so I don't know why the camera's doing that. The screen seems to be scrambling for some reason. Let's see what happens here. We'll find out what that's about. Find out later what that's about. Okay. It is Royal May 20th, 2019. And it's Royal Monday. And from where I'm concerned, it's the Royal Joyful Mysteries of the Holy Rosary with the Royal Sorrowful Mysteries of the Holy Rosary and all the Royal Mysteries of the Holy Rosary. Name of the Royal Father, Royal Son, Royal Spirit, Amen. Name of the Royal Father, Royal Son, Spirit, Amen. And that's how we're supposed to begin our day and end our night. I pray that you had a good week since Mother's Day, a good weekend, this past weekend. And the weather is improved. It is 78 degrees at the present time in Royal Danbury, Connecticut. And shall be 84 degrees today. It's going to be warm, which is nice since we've had rain, before that snow and ice, and 0-degree temperatures. So it'll be well received, I'm sure, for everyone. And I'm trying to download here. And it's on its way. Oh yeah, I forgot. Should bring that over. Let's do it. It's slow. can't think.
So next Monday.
What was I gonna? I forgot. I was gonna mention. Oh yeah, the last I spoke was my raw car, which is doing really well since it was um repaired from the damage of the coffee being poured on the battery, and and I was able to get thank you tokens of appreciation to persons that participated in, well, those that I can get to in person for having helped it to get repaired. And first, I had to bake. I baked for gifts because that's what I can afford to do, and it's from my own special royal hands, as well as it's a healthy. And I would only give health in anything that I do, and it's sort of a blessing from Royal God of Royal Heaven that I'm able to, and He empowers me to be able to do that, as well as gives me the wisdom to be able to put it together, whether it be from my own devised recipe or from recipes from my Royal Queen Grandma's cookbook, who is now deceased. So it is a real token of appreciation, and I'm whenever I do that, whomever I've given it to, they tend to love it as well as be very appreciative. So, and if I get a chance, if I have extra for myself, I get a chance to find out how much they should appreciate it based on having a bit of it myself. So, and I tend to with in every baking batch, whether it be cookies, bread, cake, pudding, or whatever. There's nothing that goes out of here that I would not have myself. So that was done, and I'm not completed with it yet, but it's dating back from the holidays. But with my car, I couldn't get the ingredients that I needed. And you do run out of ingredients when you're baking, depending on the quantity that you're baking. And just of that type, I bake in quantity. And there are only so many that will come out of each batch. Because your arms get really tired of stirring if it's beyond.
Your scan has been complete.
If it's, I don't know where that came in. If it's beyond let's say 10 pounds each of loaves, 10 loaf pounds. Beyond that, it's real. So at least I find it that way anyway. And even within a 10 loaf pounds, it's a difficult stir. But then I have an arm that had a problem back in the 90s. So 2 arms, actually, both of my arms. So that enables me, rather, not enables, it disables me from being able to stir as well as I could if those situations hadn't occurred. I got to get my tea. My water is boiling, and I got to grab the water. Be back in a minute, and I got time after we go. What? Time it? I'll be ready in a minute. How much time is on it? Good. I don't know where I was. What's that? Yeah, so that was my baking goods, my raw baking goods, and I love it. Along with having to bake it, you got to package it, put it in the vehicle, my raw vehicle, and then get it to the person that's going to go to. So it's all it's all a good thing. It's all really the way we should try to be. And this is sort of an outdated way of doing things. It dates back to the settlers coming to rural America, from Europe, rural Europe, and meeting me, the half of me, American Indian, rural Seminole. And our trade and exchange was what we knew, which is how to survive and how to live in what at that time was totally undeveloped land. And of course, our housing was teepees. And rural Europe had a very different lifestyle, so they offered something else, and we exchanged our ideologies and our lifestyles, and our way of eating, our foods to survive. So it is an old concept, but I think it's one that works. And in many cases, I believe it's better than, I mean, of course, purchasing and shopping is a unique thing to do and a very nice thing to do, but something from someone's kitchen, baking, whatever, it's a very, very, I don't know, it's a very nice thing to do. And I do, love doing it. So there you go. And that was the way we used to reciprocate each other in the old days. Long after we first settled here, as my other half rural European, and me, the other half, rural American Indian Seminole. Okay. And when it stopped, that's too bad. I don't know. Wow. But I'm continuing it, and I'm a young woman, and I'm proud to do it. I know, I gotta do this. Okay. Okay. Grab this. Okay. Now. Okay, it is 4:24 when I came in. Okay, that's it. And my Father was on sermon, and my Father was on sermon. Okay, that was me. Here's the phone. Hello?
Hello, Alice?
Hello, Royal Kathy. It's Royal Alice. Yes, how are you?
How are you? I'm doing good, doing good. It's such a beautiful day outside.
Yeah, I just came in. It's really nice out.
Yeah, and I heard your car's on the road, so I'm very happy.
Yeah, just before I went out, I called you and left and put the message on. Yeah, that was a long time, my dear.
I bet.
Oh God! I mean, there was
Like
like
independence right there.
what it looks like.
That's your independence right there. You can't go nowhere without a car.
You can't. I mean, around here you can't. I mean, I tried walking.
That's my big,
and
one type of my
even
district.
when I used to try walking over there, the other apartment for 13 years.
gotta love it.
The only place that has sidewalks was over by the sports field. No place else in really, aside from Main Street, has sidewalks around here. The side roads don't have sidewalks. You have to walk basically in the road, or where they do have a where they do have a walking area is covered with gravel, with rocks, and with all kinds of not debris, but just rocks and pebbles and that sort of thing. And it makes it very difficult to walk. It's like, I don't know. I tried to walk, as much as I could in between the bad weather, because we had really bad weather since then. Whether it be first it was ice and snow, a little snow, and then it turned into nothing but rain. And every day that I would even go out trying to walk, there would be some formation of rain. So it was really it's really impossible. You can't do it. You just have to have a vehicle. You really do.
Yeah, you do. You really, really do.
Mm-hmm. So I'm really
What's going
praised and blessed by God of Roll Heaven, that I have to help to get it done. What's going on? Remember we talked last, and it wasn't only about my car, but it was also about the Social Security, having deducted money out of my, a substantial amount out of my charity. And you said that you needed the actual, letter they sent me telling me what they were going to do. And they suspected that they possibly were not going to do it, but I needed to receive the letter as to whether or not they were going to do it or not. I never received the letter, and they did it. Okay.
So what I need you to do is probably, I don't know if you could call them anymore, but you need to request something in writing so that I'm able to put it in your file and do the adjustments.
I do. I have the letter. The letter that was didn't Cynthia send you the letter from her that they have in their office?
No, ma'am. No, I don't know what Cynthia sent me. Let me look because
She promised she was going to send it that day. That was the day after I talked to you. She said her system was different and she could definitely send you a copy of it. Nothing regarding the letter from Social Security. Okay, then today is what? Oh, you're only going to be there tomorrow. Then I need to bring I can't. Remember we discussed that my computer cannot do it because you need almost a hard copy through the computer, and my computer only will send you a picture. So, and that's why she said that their computer was able to do it. Whether it be, she was going to send you, in fact, a fax of it and a hard copy through the computer. That's what she told me.
This is what I'm going to tell you. I have a whole stack of faxes that came in during the days that I was out.
Okay.
I was on Thursday, Friday. I was out on Monday. I came back on Tuesday. Tuesday, I had meetings all over the place.
Okay.
So I really have not gone through all my faxes that came in.
Okay.
Put in my mailbox.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to try and go through all my mail today before I leave.
Mm-hmm.
If I find something for you, I will give you a call. If I don't, I will also give you a call just to confirm that I did or I didn't find anything from you.
Very good. Because I can, between tomorrow and Friday,
They'll be open. I mean, I won't be here.
I know that, I know, yeah, exactly.
to drop it off.
And drop it off in the office there. And,
Have them make a copy of your letter. Don't let them take your original.
oh no, I never do.
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, I don't even carry the original with me. I only carry a copy of my original.
Oh, okay.
So you would be making a copy of the original.
Okay.
So, okay, so let's see if you have it, because she said she was gonna send it the other way, and she was gonna send a fax, and one way or the other, you should have definitely received it, what she told me. She said, you'll definitely receive it, one way or the other, because she was gonna send it both ways.
Well, let me confirm before I leave today, okay?
Okay, that's fine with me. I'm not, I just wanna, have it done so that I can, proceed with what I need to do. I haven't got over there to talk to them because I'm, it's my car and all. I've been trying to get stuff done since I returned to, my putting it back on the road. So I need to go over there and talk to them about that. It's like $600 from the 2 years of which I was overpaying because I paid a double amount for the water sewage. Okay, every month. Okay, so I need to go over and talk to them about that as well. Okay, I haven't had a chance to do that again. I've done it quite a few times. I did send that information in my email when requesting that, or rather when acknowledging the fact that that Social Security was doing what they had intended to do. Okay, so so I need to go over and find out what status that is at again, okay?
Okay.
And have them review it or whatever they're gonna do, but give me something, I haven't had a chance to do that. That was since the last time I talked to you, so.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll leave it at that. I soon hear from you before you leave at 5:30.
5:30.
Or tomorrow.
If you don't hear from me by 5:30, definitely you'll hear from me in the morning.
Okay, very good. That sounds good to me.
All right?
Yeah, have a blessing and safe prayers to all God's will, heaven, and heaven, and heaven. Gracias, se me hace shall be said. I can read too. Okay? Don't forget about Rose Up Andrews and all the other stuff, okay? Well, I will present all the Trump and all the other, okay? It's 4:15. Okay. So that does it. Now it's that's one of the persons that I have to take a gift to, who works very diligently trying to get stuff resolved whenever it needs to be, as well as it does the job that it's supposed to do whenever it has to be done, regardless of a problem or not, because there is procedures and stuff to do to follow. So there we go. I'm done. Have a blessing and say prayers to roll God, roll heaven, and roll heaven, and roll heaven. I'm from roll 2. She gave birth to me. Don't forget about my royal adoptive Andrew Durkin, our way. And don't forget about yourselves out there. Don't forget about our royal President Donald J. Trump, who is another person that tries to help. His methods may not be totally perfect, but who does perfection capable today, nor is I don't remember what I was going to say. Nor is he. He's not perfect. He's not a perfect man. Like I'm not a perfect woman. Okay, we were not born perfect, and we will never be perfect. Only one human being that came as the Son of Man, the Son of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, was perfect, is perfect, and that's royal God of royal heaven and royal heaven. Came to us as royal Jesus. And the next to perfection as a woman was his mother, the royal immaculate mother, royal Mary. And that's it. So that's it. Don't forget about, I have royal steps. Okay, don't forget about them. Steps all over the world. My royal children that I gave birth to, which I will never allow you to forget because they're mine. Mine. Okay? And that's it. Always say raw goose. So that's always going to be. And you have the other problem for yourself now. I've donated him to you. So have a blessing and say prayers. Thanks very much for if you take the time to hear it and listen. Okay? Gracias, gracias, se me hace say. Bye.